poverty-stricken region of India. Through the project, Tracey, who specialises in diabetes, has already helped set up a number of clinics delivering life-saving treatment to thousands of Indian patients. And Tracey joins us on the line now. Good morning.
Good morning.
How did you get involved in the Slum Doctor project?
I first got involved back in 2008 when Vijay had just returned from one of his trips to India. And over the coming weeks, our professional relationship developed very quickly. We had a number of things in common. Firstly, our interest in diabetes, and mine's been around for about 15 years now. And Dr. Banga is obviously a diabetes consultant. And the other thing was his charity work, and doing charity work is always something that I'd wanted to be involved with. And then he actually asked me out to join him. So my first trip ever to India was back in March 2009. And since then, I've been 3 times, and I'm due to go back out again in March. So it's been a fantastic experience for me.
What does the work involve, and how vital is it that you do this? The
camp itself this year is going to be a 3-day camp. I mean, we've had camps between the 3 and 5 day period where we see up to 1,000 patients a day. And we take out a team of people with us, and we also engage in a multidisciplinary team who join us from the Indian authorities. So we look at patients who've got diabetes problems, gynecology, audiology, hearing problems. We sort out eye surgery and surgical interventions as and when they're needed. And these people just turn up. What happens just before we go out to the camp is there's big tannoy systems across the villages, and people walk for miles in scorching temperatures, often barefoot, to attend these camps, and everyone is seen. So basically the healthcare team work from dawn till dusk until these patients are all seen.
Yeah. What
sort of healthcare would these people get then, Tracey, if you didn't show up and run these clinics?
Well, if you think about what we get in the UK, and if I specifically talk about diabetes, because obviously that's my area of diabetes, people with diabetes actually get a free treatment in India, in the UK. So anyone that's is diagnosed with diabetes will get free insulin supply for life. When you go to India, you've got about 9% of their population which has diabetes versus 4.26%, something like that in the UK. So when we go out there, we've got a high population of patients with diabetes who need to be seen. They need treatment. Without some of these treatments, their life expectancy will be minimised. The morbidity in India and mortality rates are very, very high. So by us going out, delivering these camps, we can actually extend their lives. If I give you an example of a young guy that I saw last March when I went out, he's 14 years old, and he'd been diagnosed with diabetes for about 6 months. Now, for him, in the UK, if he was in the UK, he would actually get free treatments of insulin. Without insulin, this young guy would die. In the UK, it's free, he gets educated, and he gets taught how to inject. In India, the treatment they have to pay for, his mum earns about £11.20 a month. To pay for insulin in the Punjab, it's £12.34. So literally, his mum works to keep his son alive. So what we did, we arranged with a pharmaceutical company to obtain free supplies of insulin for him up to his 18th birthday. So that's 4 years without not having to think about where the next rupee is coming from. He doesn't have to attend a medical shop anymore twice a day. So he actually was taught how to inject his own insulin. So you can think about the quality of life for both him and his parents.
Well, it's a phrase that's used a lot, but this is life-changing stuff, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. I cannot begin to tell you how life-changing it is for these people. Even in terms of the audiology services that we offer, we do audiology screening, so people have hearing tests, they're fitted with hearing aids, they have cataract surgery. The numbers of people that we saw last year, I think it was about 400 people that had hearing aids fitted alone. and about 96 cataract operations. That was in March last year. We can't do everything there, so we arranged for clinics for these patients to attend.
Yeah, they sound absolutely vital. You're looking for help. What other healthcare professionals are you looking for? How can they get involved?
Well, firstly, any healthcare professional, we would be really, really grateful to hear from them. And they can check out the website, which has just been established, and it's www.slumdoctor.co.uk. And under the events tab within there, people can actually look at what we've done. There's lots of photographs, video section on there, and they can actually send down their CV online. Specifically, we're looking for pharmacists, GPs, and perhaps an ultrasonographer or a radiographer to come out with us.
And since 2004, when this kind of was launched, this Slum Doctor project, it's amazing how it's grown. Oh,
it's exponentially grown. I mean, as I say, I was involved from 2008. VJ had been going out previously to that just to deliver smaller camps and helping out. But it has grown. It's a lot more structured now. We've branded everything. We've got a charity set up and established. And, you know, when you think about what happens in the UK, we go to a GP surgery and people would often complain about if the GP was running late. And the NHS does have its own struggles. You know, they're governed by rules and regulations and with viruses and MRSA. But when you visit the hospitals in India, as I did, I saw oxygen cylinders which were rusty, neonatal ITU cots which were not fit for purpose. And this has just touched every one of my senses. And what we do is we offer treatments, we offer hope and a window of opportunity for people to improve their lives. And for me, it's part of my social responsibility in sort of improving and helping to improve their care and just making a difference.
Wonderful.
It is incredible, and that was going to be my final question, really, that you obviously impact on people's lives fundamentally, but this clearly must have an effect on you and the other healthcare professionals who get involved.
Oh, definitely. You know, we see photographs and we see documentaries of the slums of India, the fantastic architecture, the Taj Mahal, but to actually see it, the stark differences between the rich and the poor is unbelievable. You know, they live in shacks, makeshift shacks, which are, you know, often just tarpaulin, rags, metal roofs, if they're lucky. You know, even the wealthy in this area have their electricity intermittently shut off for 3 hours every day. They go collect water from a standpipe in the middle of the street. You know, the roads are just dust tracks, which is why it takes you so long to get anywhere in India. And when you go there, you have to work on Indian time.
Yeah. Listen, you're obviously passionate about it. Just give us the website again, Tracey.
It's www.slumdoctor.co.uk.
Brilliant. Thank you for joining us today.
Many thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Good luck with the project.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks. And the next expedition is March this year. March. Slumdoctor.co.uk is the website. And thanks very much to Tracey Clay for joining us on the programme to tell us about it. It's a remarkable project, isn't it?
Remarkable and great that it's taken off and spreading the help and the assistance of these clinics in the Punjab.
Brilliant. Thanks, Tracey, for joining us today.